Hey guys, it's Laurel. Today I wanted to talk about stories of past stupidity, meaning things that happened to me or that I did as a child that I look back on now and can laugh at. And hopefully you guys can laugh at those things too. So a long time ago, when I was a little bitty child, I was probably 3 or 4 years old, I was sitting at the dinner table eating a plate of salad, and when no one was looking, I took a piece of lettuce, rolled it into a ball, and shoved it up my nose. I then proceeded to keep eating my salad like nothing happened. I don't know why I put that lettuce in my nose. I also never saw the lettuce again. There is a distinct possibility that there is still lettuce hanging out in my nasal cavity, but I'm just gonna pretend like I pooped it out. I pooped it out. I pooped it out. Another story of past stupidity happened in my first house in Omaha while I was being babysat because my parents were out at dinner. I had convinced my friends around me at school and my neighbors and myself, honestly I think I had convinced myself that I myself was a witch. I was born a witch, I had magical powers, and I could fly if I used a broomstick, but I had never tried using a broomstick before. And for some reason, to me, the smartest way to test out my ability to fly was to put my life in danger. In the basement of this house, we had stairs that went from the second floor to a little landing, and then the landing went to the basement. The little landing never had a railing around it because the basement was never finished while we lived in there. There was no carpet, it was all cement, the walls weren't really painted. So I took a broomstick from my mother's closet and I went to the top of the landing, put it between my legs, and jumped off. And from the other room, my babysitter heard me scream in pain. Because the truth was, I was not a witch, and I had in fact hurt myself because I couldn't fly. My third story of stupidity happened when I was probably in 6th grade, meaning I just left elementary school and I was going into middle school where all the girls around me had boobies and were wearing little training bras and everyone looked way more mature than I did, and I had little goose pimples. And that's it. I was so young that I don't actually remember why I was doing this, but I was going through my mom's closet, going through her clothes, looking for something. What I found were shoulder pads, but I didn't know what they were because to me they looked like 2 little brown boobies. So I put them in my little tiny training bra and then I had boobies. And I wore those things everywhere for 24 hours. I went to dinner that night with my family in a very tight shirt and I thought I was fabulous and an adult, and looking back on it now, I know my parents knew, I know my grandparents knew, and they were just so classy, they didn't act like anything was different. I walked into that Outback Steakhouse like,
yeah, that's right, I'm an adult!
Naive, naive little Laurel. These are the only stories that I had written down ahead of time in my phone. If you guys want to see another video like this, let me know, and I will try my hardest to remember stupid shit I did when I was a kid. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a like, watch some of my other videos, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the tube later, skaters. I'm not stuffing now, I promise. These are real. Real!